Hello, thanks for joining me. Today I'm making savoury bacon pie, which is from Farmhouse Fare, which is a reprinted book from 1935 where recipes were sent in from readers of Farmers Weekly. The recipe is gloriously imprecise as to quantities, but it says at the bottom of a pie dish lay a few pieces of uncooked bacon. Next slice a layer of onions, then a layer of tomatoes, covering the top with a thick layer of grated cheese. Repeat these layers. Put a few dabs of margarine on top and bake in a moderate oven on a middle shelf for about an hour. I used this pack of thin sliced back bacon, which weighs 365 grams. I also used about 100 grams of cheese, a few tomatoes out the garden, and a couple of smallish onions. Because the recipe doesn't tell you how much of everything you need, it's a bit guesswork, so I decided I would chop up some of the onions and tomatoes and grate the cheese, chop up the bacon, put them all in small bowls, and then it's ready to assemble the pies. I use these enamel bowls, but you could use any ceramic one or anything that you can put in the oven. So first, in following the recipe, we use a layer of bacon. I didn't know how much a layer should be, but this is my interpretation of a layer. Fill the bottom of the pie dish, and next it's the onions, so I'm just breaking a few slices of onions on top of that, spread them out, and then it's the tomatoes. Again, just covering the base of the dish with the tomatoes. Then repeat, so some more bacon and some more onions, and some tomatoes, and then on top of that we have to put our thick layer of cheese. The recipe does say dot with margarine, but I think there's enough fat in there, frankly, so I skipped that bit. And that's what it looks like. Easy peasy. So I've got some left, so I just repeated it. I'd actually run out of tomatoes, so I put a few more, and I had to grate a bit more cheese as well, because I'd not really got, from the 100 gram block, I didn't use any more than that, but I hadn't grated it all in case I didn't need it. So that's the second one done, and then I managed to make a slightly smaller third one. So out of that pack of bacon, the tomatoes, the onions, the cheese, I managed to get 3 meals. 2 I froze, but 1 I cooked. They're all 1-person portions. This has been in the oven for about 20 minutes, about 180, and it's cooking down. You see a lot of liquids being released from the bacon, but it's not quite done yet. So it went back in the oven for another 10 minutes. So cooking time was about half an hour at 180 degrees Celsius. It said about an hour in the recipe, but I think it would have been burnt to a crisp at that point. Now you can serve that either with baked beans or boiled potatoes and peas, anything you like really. And I don't eat meat, so I don't know what it tastes like, but my husband assures me it is absolutely delicious. So the recipe, if you want it, is in the description, and let me know if you make this and what you think of it. Thank you for watching.